Hey, g'day folks, welcome to my motovlog. Today, well, I've got to head down to Cairns and get my bike service, so what I'll do is I'll head, it's the afternoon now, I'll head down there, stay overnight and drop my bike off in the morning at the service centre and get it done. He keeps telling me that it's due for a service. A little spanner keeps popping up whenever I start it, so yep, I better knock that over. What was I going to talk about today? Well, what I'd like to talk about is seasons. Not seasoning, but seasons. There's a lot of seasons up this end of the world, or in this corner of the world. You've got your standard seasons, of course, you know, like summer, autumn, or if you're in the US, it's fall, winter and spring. That's the four standard ones. And but there's a few others up here. Let's see, let's start with the dry season. The dry season, well, it starts at about beginning of August and runs through officially to the 31st of October. But, well, it generally stretches out to second half of December. That's in the 17 years of experience I've had living up at in this corner of the world. So, that's the dry season, and well, I might as well then go to the wet season. The wet season, the official start of the wet season is the 1st of November. But again, in my experience, it doesn't start till probably latter half of December. And that wet season runs through till about April. So, when we go back to the dry seasons, in amongst the dry season, we have the bushfire season. The bushfire season officially started yesterday, the 1st of September. Now that runs through and follows the dry season till whenever the wet season starts. That's the bushfire season. But in amongst that bushfire season, we have storm season. Now, storm season generally is, you know, October, November, and it fuels the fire season. So there you go. Now, in the summer months, we have tropical cyclone season. Yay! Now that starts probably in the second half of December. I'll just pause that here. I want to get around this guy. There we go. Yeah, second half of December and runs through till the end of April. Now, tropical cyclones, well, to those of you up in the northern hemisphere, they're the same as hurricanes. However, the only difference that I'm aware of is hurricane spins anti-clockwise, while the tropical cyclone in the southern hemisphere spins clockwise. Categories are the same, effects are the same, that I know of. So, there's a few seasons, and there's some more. There's another one that happens in the summer months, and that's stinger season. Stinger season is basically when the box jellyfish are around, but most of all, the little fella, the irukandji. This little fella, the irukandji jellyfish, is, hang on, get past this guy. The irukandji jellyfish is for a power to weight ratio, this little fella packs a hell of a punch. It will put you in hospital, no doubt about that. The size of it, the adult is about 1 centimetre in diameter. Very hard to spot in the waters. I'm not sure 1 centimetre is at the moment, probably about, I don't know, just less than half an inch. Yeah, so she's a pretty deadly little fella. I believe there's been 80 recorded deaths from the Irukandji, but dating back to 1883 or something like that. So, you know, the beaches up here, most of the beaches have a little box with a bottle of vinegar in it. This vinegar will soothe stinger bites. However, it's not a cure. You still end up in hospital with this guy. So there you go. The other thing I can say that number of people, if they're swimming up in summer here, generally wear what they call a stinger suit, which is basically a nylon suit that goes all over your body. But any exposed areas of skin are still prone to getting stung by these guys. Not very nice, but you need to be aware of it. A lot of the beaches as well have stinger nets. However, these keep the box jellyfish out, but you still get the occasional Irukandji, especially the juveniles, which are smaller, can get through. Not fun swimming up here in summer. Now, another season, which has begun probably a few weeks ago, mid-August, is magpie swooping season. Yep, the Australian magpie. Now they're known to swoop people during their nesting, mainly to protect the young. But I have my own theory about that. The ones that swoop, I don't think all magpies swoop, but the ones that swoop have had problems with man. These big two-legged creatures, or human two-legged creatures. Better keep politically correct. If, say, a person has harassed or gone too close to the magpie's nest during this time, it will swoop you, and it remembers. And it will remember even the individual. However, they do swoop anyone on two legs, basically. Now, the reason I say my theory is, well, I've got magpies in my yard, and I don't get swooped by these magpies. Why? Well, I feed them. I feed every morning. I always put some feed out for them. They know who I am. They know I'm a source of food, and they'll leave me alone and my family alone, and they like living there. And I like them being there. They got a wonderful sound when they sing, very unique, and we got an understanding, so to speak. So that's my theory. I think if you don't harass them, even feed them, mainly just don't harass them, they will leave you alone. There you go. Well, it looks like I've got some roadworks up ahead. So that's magpie swooping season. That goes for, I think it's a couple of months, something like that. And I like, because I actually get to see the young when they come out to have a feed as well. The dogs, my two dogs, they basically ignore them now when they feed on their food, on the dry dog food. and surprisingly, yes, they do eat dry dog food, kibble. I didn't think it was possible, but they do. And yeah, so there you go. Look, there's the seasons we have in this corner of the world, and that's a lot of seasons, man. So there you have it. Anyway, moving right along. Look, I might give a couple of shout outs. Good opportunity to do so. The first one, BrendaG's Designs. She does some awesome videos, very funny ones. She was doing a she did a That's Why I'm Still Single, and the next one from memory she was doing, she started doing now, is Why I Need Bail Money, and also free advice. Heifer Haven, which is quite funny. Look, I'll leave the link in the description below. Just get over there, say good day, let them know I sent you, and yeah, we'll see how you go. Next, here we go, I've got roadworks ahead. I might just pause for now and get back to you after I've got through all this. Cheers, mate. I don't mind roadworks. I really, you know, need to maintain the road, so we've got good roads to ride on. And there they're fixing up the bridge. This set of roadworks here, they've been working on for a little while. I'm actually quite pleased that they are doing something here. This road was getting rather tatty. So, as you can see here, yeah, they're really ripping it up, and yeah, not only just doing the surface, but getting underneath it as well, which is good. Should be a good set of bends once this is over. Okay, that was the roadworks out of the way. So yeah, next shout out, Duggar in New South Wales. Hey, nice old guy, does some good little videos, got his drones, has a bit of a look around. Last one I saw he posted, he was at Eastern Creek Raceway, watching the supercars or something like that. So yep, again, his link will be in the description below by all means. Yeah, and check him out, and yeah, let him know I sent you over. And BillyB. BillyB has a great little channel. He's a real creator. He gets all these clips and he puts them together, and yeah, look, and it shows you all bits and pieces of Australia and the railways and trucking and all that sort of stuff. Get over there and have a look. Yeah, so the stuff he does is good. It's real good. So again, the link is in the description below. So look, there you have it. That should do for now. Listen guys, if you want to, thanks for watching, and if you want to share, like, and if you're new, subscribe. Just down in the corner there is a red subscription button, or is it the other side? Yeah, that side. And next to the subscription button is a bell. Give that a tingle, and that'll notify you when I put up other content. And look, yeah, look, leave a message, a comment below. I really want to know what you think. So for now, have an awesome one, because I will, and cheers.